6 tips from the world's richest man Rich, Elon Musk. Today, you are where your thoughts have led you. Tomorrow, you will be where your thoughts take you. James Allen said that. If you ask people if they want a better tomorrow, 99% will say yes. However, suggesting that the path to it is personal development and daily progress towards success will make many give up immediately. This is because most associate a better future with luck, like winning the lottery. While everyone celebrates birthdays, not everyone seeks to become better individuals. Your goal in life should not just be to age, but to become an improved person. And as you age, do it urgently, as time is scarce. Your next level of life requires the best version of yourself. Life involves sacrifices, choices, and daily decisions between different paths. Often, it's not possible to have it all. Choices must be made. The 6 daily sacrifices needed to achieve full success are: 1. Choose success over recognition. Others' recognition is fleeting and inconsistent. Focusing on your accomplishments, regardless of external recognition, is essential. 2. Choose excellence over acceptability. Daily, we decide whether we do something excellently or not. Paying attention to details, seeking continuous improvement, and raising standards are crucial. 3. Choose personal growth over immediate pleasure. Personal growth often requires denying immediate pleasures and proactively acting based on reflection and values. 4. Choose future potential over financial greed. While it's legitimate to seek money, there are times when prioritizing long-term potential is crucial. Making decisions based on potential, not just immediate money, is fundamental. 5. Choose focus over scattered interests. Focusing on specific goals is more effective than scattering attention on various interests. Life is a journey of choices, and these daily sacrifices shape the path toward a better tomorrow. No one can tell the exact time while carrying 2 watches. One of the biggest mistakes I've observed in entrepreneurial friends is the number of ideas they want to execute simultaneously. With adequate time, it's possible to realize all or most of them, but it's essential to approach them one at a time. Choosing transcendence over security is practically impossible to build something transcendent without taking risks. The absence of risks will result in a monotonous life. Every great man and woman elevated the transcendence of their lives proportionally to the level of risk they took. It's necessary to take risks calculatedly, but there comes a time in life when one must venture into the unknown, even if it causes fear. A common mistake I've observed and experienced is the belief that personal growth occurs naturally. Many people believe that living and existing develop wisdom over time. I've often heard that life is the best teacher. The reality is that life is the best teacher only if we are intentional in seeking our personal growth. When we understand that personal growth depends on us and that we need to be intentional in the process, our senses sharpen for the lessons and opportunities life presents to us. To this end, during the process of personal growth and in the pursuit of success, life will provide opportunities where we can choose to avoid or face the growth processes. Don't avoid these processes, embrace them. We tend to stay in our comfort zone, but to grow, we need to challenge ourselves, venturing into the unknown and sometimes the dangerous. The process of personal growth is not easy. Growth hurts and requires discipline. Therefore, motivation must be found throughout the process. Constantly revisiting your vision is one of the greatest motivators. Remember who you want to become and imagine what your life would be like at that moment. Another way to motivate yourself is to reward yourself with small rewards. Regardless of the nature of the reward, set and grant it upon reaching a goal. During the process, you realize that personal growth is a lifelong journey. When you think you've reached it, you'll see that there's still a long way to go. Instead of being disappointed, you'll fall in love with the process of becoming a better you, not selfishly, but for the impact of commitment to excellence will bring to your family, friends, and society. Remember that making internal changes alone is not enough. It's essential to have an action plan that allows you to stay in motion, be more productive, and disciplined. To achieve this, it's necessary to understand that we have been taught to study, work, and repeat this cyclical career all the time. Repeating this cycle doesn't allow you to overcome your conformity. On the contrary, if you had been shaped and programmed since childhood to leverage your different types of intelligence, you wouldn't be rejected for not excelling in other skills. Instead, you would be valued for what only you can do well. It's also important to be aware that you came into this life to impact other lives with your results. You are responsible for your own life. You are a dreamer. Do not be discouraged in the face of adversity, in the face of rejection. Those who achieve great feats understand how easy it is to succumb to negative thinking. However, they direct all their mental energy towards the positive. Focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. When I explain to people that it is imperative to seek their own means of livelihood, many respond by saying that this approach does not apply to everyone, that not everyone can be autonomous or entrepreneurs. What they are doing, they argue, is rare and atypical. What doesn't make sense is to depend solely on job hunting, especially because it seemingly has no other option. However, the winds are changing direction. Jobs are disappearing or no longer providing what is necessary for a dignified life, and more people are looking for alternatives to supplement their incomes. Currently, almost 30% of the global workforce operates independently. The novelty lies in how quickly it is possible to create a business today and reach customers. The launch process is faster and cheaper than ever. No one becomes rich working for others. An employee is paid for hours, for time, as if renting their mind for a few hours every day. What I am proposing is that you change your mindset and start thinking about being rewarded for results. True income generation occurs when people work on their own projects and manage their time as they see fit. Free yourself from this trap and create a venture. However, creating a business takes time, especially when it comes to profits. It can take years for a growing business to reach the point of profitability. And a crucial aspect of business that we must understand is that even if a company does not generate profits initially, it still has value. This is because the value is determined by the profits the company will generate over its lifetime. PayPal is a particularly relevant example. In its early days, in 2001, the company did not generate any profits. When the value of the company was calculated at that time, it was found that most of the value would come from expected profits in the following 10 years of operation. The lesson is that we cannot expect to be at the top of our industry from the beginning. We must prepare for a long-term battle, and it is this preparation that makes a business profitable. Ideas do not materialize on their own. Nothing is as detrimental as thinking that by keeping an idea that could enrich you a secret. In fact, an idea cannot thrive without being put into practice. For example, Steve Jobs turned Apple into the world's most valuable company when he executed a rigorous plan that followed his vision. In 2001, when Jobs returned after being fired in 1997, he initiated the launch campaign for the iPod. Many analysts and economists wrongly assessed it as a simple accessory full of secrets, when, in fact, Jobs' true plan was to launch the iPhone and the iPad, starting the popular line of portable devices. The lesson is that Above all, the most successful companies depend heavily on the vision of their founders to reach their full potential. Ideas should not be kept but put into practice with the necessary people to execute them. Free yourself from traps and conquer the life you deserve. The most valuable advice I've ever heard is that if opportunities are not coming to you, go out there and create them. This suggests the idea that the future is not predicted, it is invented. And the best way to influence it is by inventing. At this moment, there are more opportunities than ever in human history. The appearance of a problem and crisis presented is deceptive. It's amazing that there are economic problems with the great amount of things that need to be done in the world. There is a lot of work, but there are no jobs. Do you see the difference? Unemployment is a problem of limited vision, not of real scarcity of work. Our challenge is to enhance the vision to be able to see opportunities where we don't see them. Often, people see many problems, but do not identify the opportunities behind them, because these opportunities do not present themselves as traditional jobs. Successful people are constantly turning problems into opportunities. Crises, all of them, I repeat, all are a call for change, a transformation. They are a great opportunity that should not be wasted. It is necessary. Those who do not see the opportunity amid the crisis are destined to suffer intensely. But those who perceive the opportunity enter a dimension where not only do they improve, but they acquire a mindset for which problems simply do not exist. Every loss hides the seed of a gain for those who turn their defeats into triumphs. So, whenever you lose, please win. To conclude this video, remember our commitment: comment, share, and like. We always read your comments, and it inspires us to see testimonials of the changes we are causing in many people. Share, help us make more people aware of these concepts. And create, use what you have learned to create something magnificent for your life. For your success, until the next video on the channel.